YouTube? So we got the Alright, what's going on YouTube? So we got the E46 chilling right here, and we have a problem with the E46. So we have a mass airflow sensor problem. So we're going to be eliminating that by replacing this Delphi mass airflow sensor, and we're also waiting on ECS tuning to ship us the F connector aluminum boot and to shift us the Turner Motorsports boot. So we're just going to do this real quick. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect this right here. I'm going to take off, loosen this clamp right here. Pop this boot back. That. And take this clip right here and pop this clip back. Right there. First clip. Take this clip right here. Pop this back. And I should be able to wiggle this out. Screwdriver right here. Pull this back. There we go. So this is my stock mass airflow sensor. I just need to swap over to the Delphi one. So here's the Delphi one. Take this out. It'll say Delphi on the top. Delphi Technologies, and it'll go in like this. Take this cover off right here. Put this in like that. Should be able to slide it in without a problem. Pop this cover off right here. Here. Clamp this back down. So here's the Delphi one. Take this out. It'll say Delphi on the top. Delphi Technologies. And it'll go in like this. Take this cover off right here. Put this in like that. Should be able to slide it in without a problem. Pop this cover off here. Here. Down. That's it. I'm going to plug it down quick and get back to you guys soon. connector. Man. Okay. That's it. I'm just gonna lock it down real quick, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Alright YouTube, what's going on? So E46 under the knife again. This is like, I don't know how many video we take this car under the knife. But we got the Turner Motorsports intake silicone boot. It's a one piece. I know a lot of people are looking for these, and this is a trending thing at the moment. Yeah, so this basically deletes the split in the middle clamp of the intake boot, so that the middle clamp doesn't crack. And it's also one piece, and it stops it from like cracking. And you know, sometimes these things dry rot and stuff. And well, my boots look okay, but I'm just gonna replace them just because. It looks nice under the hood and stuff. And also, I'm gonna replace the F connector, because this is an aluminum F connector, and the one on the line is plastic. So that thing eventually snaps and stuff. So I'm just gonna replace it for maintenance. Alright, so here's my E46 M54 B25. First thing you want to do is take off these two bolts. There's just a 10mm socket. You could use an extension if you want to, but I'm a little lazy, so we're gonna struggle a little bit, lol. But yeah, so you just take out these two bolts. Just two pins. This is take out your box. See, so there's that one, and then there's the one right here, the bottom one. I would recommend an extension so that you can have like some nice leverage right here to actually twist it, so you're not twisting down here, like all like a tight spot. But yeah, you could put an extension, but I'm just a little lazy at the moment. But yeah. As long as you don't strip them, you're okay. But yeah. So that's that too, and those two are out. And then you're gonna have pop pins right here. You're gonna have pop pins over here, like right here. I don't have my pop pins, so you just do this. See, take that out because I don't have my pop pins. And then you're gonna take the mass airflow sensor like this, push it down, and release like that. There you go. Airbox comes out like that. Now, if anyone's intimidated by taking out your airbox, it's okay. Your airbox has to come out to do a lot of things on this vehicle. Like to do the alternator, airbox has to come out. To do the oil filter housing gasket, airbox comes out. To do the CCV, so like this airbox is common. You're gonna get fast at this. A lot of people are gonna get really fast at this. So yeah, don't worry about that. So then just get this connector, just move it around, you won't move it, put it somewhere, just, you know, make sure that you can plug it back in, make sure you don't break it, you know, stuff like that. Then we'll take this right here. I would recommend you get like a clamp thingy. It's like this, and you can go and pop it out. I forgot what the name is called. There's an actual name for it, but I don't want to do that because I don't have it, so you can just pull it out, don't worry about it. There we go. See, you just squeeze down like this, real loose, and it's like F connector should pop out. It's not a problem. So just try not to break this line, because this line runs to the regulator and it runs down. So, yep. And then you could take your screwdriver and you can tear apart the first side of the intake boot. Or you can use a flat screwdriver, or if you have an air ratchet or a battery power ratchet, you can just go put the tip on it, or the light. I don't have one of those, so you have to use the whole spool. This should pop out. Can't do much loose. this. There you go. Now make sure you get your mass airflow sensor right here. Here's my mass airflow sensor. This is Delphi. It's a replacement. I replaced it. I was having mass airflow sensor problems. But yeah, so make sure you take off your mass airflow sensor. It's just a clamp right here. But I'm gonna put this to the side because now we gotta get the bottom one, the bottom boot, and the bottom boot connects to the idle control valve back here. So yeah, and the clamps right here. This one might need an extension. We can take out the DISA valve to do it, but you can take off the DISA valve. What it's a T40, T30. I think it's T30. You can take off the valve with the two bolts and pop it out to get room to get the clamp right here to pop out this boot back here. This connector right here. Pop the DISA valve and put this one to the side. You can't really mix match them because on length, the shorter one is going to be DISA and the longer one is going to be mass airflow sensor. You can't really confuse them. So yeah, you can't. It's going to be T40, I believe. Let me go back and double check. Alright, so then it's going to be a T40 Torx. It's going to be 2 bolts. I cleaned up the 2 bolts with just some brake cleaner. So just simple, you know, just a spray. I went like this to clean it up. But you got to be careful. You don't want to get any, if you don't want brake cleaner, never touch brake cleaner with an electrical connector. So be careful. Like there's a connector right here. Don't touch that. Just light, you know, like a light to basically get all the gunk off that bolt, and it should break off pretty easily. And there we go. There's that T40, and then there's the one on the bottom. So the one down here that I hate too. So you gotta feel this one. The bottom one, you gotta feel it, because you could lose this one all the time. But yeah, so then you go like that. Put this down real quick. I'm just gonna pull it out slowly. It should be able to pull out. There we go. Now your DISA valve. Pretty sure you guys have heard about this, braking and stuff. So to rebuild it, take this off and you can rebuild it, all that stuff. There's a whole bunch of rebuild kits and stuff to rebuild the flap. But to check it, you just push it back and push on this air like that. See, so it closes, so this DISA valve is good. So yeah. So I'll put this down right there. I'll put this right here. So yeah, working on M54 is going to be a little tight, but you guys will get used to it. And this is the idle control valve is right behind this intake boot. It's on top of the throttle body. So to do the idle control valve cleaning, you're pretty much close to doing that. So if you want to do that, you can do that while you're here replacing. This is clean.